A story.
To my younger self, what's your
To
story?
my younger self.
To 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 my younger self. What's your story? To my younger self. What's your story?
Well, hello and good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing? It is so wonderful to see you. Today is Tuesday, June 6th. Can you believe that? Oh my God. It is the middle of the year. We're right in the middle of the equinox, and I'm very, very, very excited. One, the weather is warm. I get to wear t-shirts. What's not to like about June? Because again, it is my birthday month. So listen, we're just going to be having fun all through this month, and I'm going to be telling people a lot. It's my birthday month. It's my birthday month. Listen, let's jump into it because I'm very excited about the person that is our guest storyteller today. And you're going to see why in a minute. First, the show is To My Younger Self, where we tell stories, incredible personal African stories all around the continent of Africa and globally. And the show is To My Younger Self. My name is Zoe Baraka. Welcome to everybody who is on Facebook, who is on LinkedIn, and of course on YouTube. When you get in, please do me a favor. Say hello to me in your local dialect. I want to hear from you. Say good morning, good afternoon, good night. Say what's up. Say something really chill to me in the comment section. And whilst you're doing that, I would like also for you to share. Tell your friends that something amazing, incredible storytelling, incredible African storytelling is happening live on To My Younger Self, and they should jump on board because we like to share good things, right? Alrighty. Let me greet you from all around Africa, and we will introduce our storytelling guest, okay? Greetings to you. Where are you watching us from? Barakadazua, Sanunkudazua, Yayade, Yaya Kakwana. I really, really hope you slept very well today and that you had good dreams. Ya Ken, ya Toma, Fudwewala. We're very, very grateful that you are joining us. I just greeted you in Hausa and also in Kosal. Ansoma to you if you speak Dagbani or Wale. Indina to you, Wezo, Leke, Afua. It is good to see you. If you speak Ewe, I just greeted you. Thank you so much for joining us. At to say Akwaba Ohunte Denya Mawachi. It is wonderful to see you. We hope you slept well. I greeted you in different variations of the Akan language. Akan is a tribe or a group of people in Ghana, and I just greeted you in several variations of that language. Sawubona to you. I know some South Africans are watching us live today. So what's up? It is good to see you. I just greeted you in Zulu. Ibella to you. Ibiokebari to you. If you speak Moshi, I am greeting you. Te oyo tang, ojeko. We pay homage to the keepers of the land of Accra, Ghana. I just greeted you in Ghana. It is wonderful to see you. Lale to you. That is hello in Chadian Arabic. Our good friend is always saying hello from Chad, the bottom of Africa. So I greet you, all of you at the bottom, beautiful part of Africa. We greet you. Intium afet to you. Salam alaikum to you. If you speak Arabic, ekaro and ekabo to you. It is wonderful to see you. Nagadef to you, my people in Senegal. As always, I love you guys. You know why I love you guys, right? So anyway, we're not going to go into it. Jambo, habari gani. Karibu sana to you. Katong to you, Amohelang to you, if you speak Sesotho. I also just greeted you in Swahili, by the way. A lot of people think that I, probably should be speaking Swahili all day, every day. I promise you, I am trying. Nyasi to you, Aloy Domilake. I just greeted you in my mother tongue, Bisa, of the people of Burkina Faso, and of course of Ghana. Kotoli'i to you. If you speak Fofoli and you are Fulani, I greet you. I greet you. Bom dia to you. If you speak Portuguese, bonjour, buongiorno. Buenos dias to all of our Hispanic friends and family. It is wonderful, wonderful to see you. Imaraba, imaraba, imaraba to you. Let's go straight and see who is in the room today. It is just incredible to see you. Jane, hello from London. It is wonderful to see you. How is London? Emanuela Boatima, I see you, my dear. I see you're watching us on LinkedIn. Listen, thank you so much for tuning in. It is wonderful to see you. Our producer, Seti, it is wonderful to see you. Mole Metofavi. See, I got that right. Seti, it is wonderful to see you. Big sis Hanatu. Wow. Yes, Nakwana Lafia Kekuma. Oh, it's wonderful to just speak that language. Thank you so much for joining us. Listen, tell your friends to tell your friends to tell your friends who may have enemies to join us onto my younger self. Let's jump in and introduce our guest. Storyteller today, a young man I have admired from afar for a very long time. Listen, we're in the season of manifesting destiny, okay? Because I remember seeing this young man's music video last year, if I'm not mistaken, and I remember putting it up on Facebook and saying, who has a line or a beeline to this young man? And I can't remember exactly how it went, but I remember Uncle Bendo Chimalo jumping in, and also my big brother and my uncle Eko Fisher, who I just met for the first time manifesting destiny on Sunday. Can you believe that? Oh my God, it's just been wonderful. And some things happened, and now he is here. It took us a while, but look, when you push and you stay consistent, what you're looking for always does happen, okay? So let me introduce you to Six Strings. Indeed, personally, I have a playlist that I would normally play in the morning. And wouldn't you know, this particular song of Six Strings is actually at the very top. It is the very first song I normally would hear in the morning ever since I discovered him. I didn't tell him this. I thought it would be a surprise to him. And we're going to play that very shortly. But here is a little something about Six Strings. It's actually not all about him, but just a little bit about him. Six Strings is a Ghanaian singer, songwriter, currently based in Accra, Ghana, with about 6 years of experience in the music industry. 6 years? Brother, I was thinking this guy's been around for 20. That talent? Anyway, he has established himself as a talented and versatile artist. Six Strings discovered his passion for music at a young age. He started learning how to play the guitar after secondary school and quickly developed his skills, showcasing a natural talent for his craft. Throughout his career, Six Strings has captivated audiences with his unique sound and compelling performances. He has released an EP titled The First Fret and a number of singles, including Life Goes On, Tra Tra Palava, and Soberlo. Soberlo is actually my sister's favorite of Six Strings, and I'm going to ask him for, anyway, you never know. It's to my younger self, things happen. He has also collaborated with other musicians and bands. With his passion and commitment to his music, Six Strings continues to push boundaries and evolve as an artist. He remains dedicated to creating music that resonates with listeners and leaves a lasting impact on the industry. And of course, there is a few things, a few ways to stay connected to Six Strings, and we are going to put that up in the ticker in a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, Zoe likes to talk, and we're 9 minutes at the top of the hour. Guys, do me a big favor. Just go into the comment section, say hello, say welcome. Let's give him a rousing welcome to the absolutely incredibly talented Mr. Six Strings, or someone I have started to just call Six. Hello,
Hey.
sir. Or should I just call him Strings?
I mean, both works. People call
Both
me
ways,
Strings,
you are
people
very
call me
welcome
Six.
to the show.
Thank you very much. I'm so honored to be on your program.
Oh, thank you. We are so excited to have you here. As you well know, this is not an interview type kind of platform, but we have a little surprise for you. This is the video that I personally saw that I went like, who is this person? Please, somebody get him for me. And so we're going to play this particular song. Just about 2 minutes of it, and you guys will understand Zoe's excitement. Okay, guys, if you see me dancing on the side, just go with the flow, or I could be singing too. So anyway, Six Strings, we'll be right back before you jump into storytelling. All right,
Okay.
here we go.
Another 6 o'clock is here. Wake up and meet the morning dear. Brand new day, it's a brand new slate. Like Barrack say, yes I can. Don't let the worries of yesterday hold you down on this lovely day. Well, look up in the mirror and say, yes I can. Obaanyɛ, Obaanyɛ. Natengwa we. Kani mukwala kabo Magana marekena blow Natengwa we Obaanyɛ Magana marekena blow Kani mukwala kabo.
Just do it, just do it. Just do it, just do it. Just do it, time is ticking. Just do it, just do it. Tired of lying to yourself yet. Don't you know you are your best bet? Who you waiting for, who you waiting for? You've got all you need and more. They will only help when it's convenient. Tell you all of this is for experience. She put no heart in your body and in your wild hair. Just take a step and things will fall in place. See, when time flies, no one can catch it. So don't waste or you'll regret it. Your time is now, your time is now. Just believe it, take it, yes I can. Obaanyɛ, Natengwa we.
Kani mukwala kabo Magana marekena blow Natengwa we. Obaanyɛ, Magana marekena blow Kani mukwala kabo.
Don't wait, the time will never be just right. Start from where you're standing now. Work with what you have. Work with what you got.
No one said it would be easy. Anyone that ever made it said it wasn't easy. Hey, well, look up in the mirror.
We intentionally left it right there because listen, we want you to go into YouTube and just kind of type in the search engine Six Strings Ghana, or just do it Six Strings, and then you can listen to the rest of the song. But I just love the power of the song. It just kind of be like, wake up, you can do this, okay? Nobody else was created to do this but you. It just gives me so much vim. And you know, before you go into storytelling, I want to say thank you for just kind of doing this song in the way that you did it. And I kind of, you know what, famous by proxy, my name is kind of a little bit in there because it says, like Barack says, yes, I can. Listen, over to you, and we are ready to hear some stories. Let's go.
Once again, thank you so much for having me on your program. I have seen the caliber of people who have been on the show. I think from day one, I keep telling you, I don't think I am the right fit for this program.
You really are, though, sir. You are the right
Christianity,
fit.
Fritz Baffle. Come on, I don't have a story when I hear those people. Those are legends. But thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. I'm going to try and share a bit of my story.
Mm.
So, greetings to everybody listening and watching all around the world. Once again, my name is Six Strings. I'm a musician. I'm a singer songwriter. My instrument of choice is the acoustic guitar. So I do a bit of everything, but on the guitar. So I don't know where to start from.
Just take it easy. Just
Okay.
take it easy.
All right, let's go back to basics. I was born in the era when our parents were all traveling to Nigeria. Most parents or most Ghanaians were traveling to Nigeria for greener pastures.
Mm,
My mother was not an exception. She also traveled to Nigeria,
mm.
came back, had me, and then went again. Yes, so I was with her at my very early age, and then she brought me back. I lived with my aunties. I was with my first auntie in Accra. I was in Kokomlemle then. Well, when I grew up, I just realized I was with her. So I started crèche and all the basic school in Accra,
Mm.
and then we had to travel to the village for a funeral. It was an important funeral, so all the grandchildren or everybody has to go. So I went. I was still young then, so I went with my auntie. I was living with my guardian, and then after everything, my grandfather who lived in the village brought out a bicycle. It was a brand new bicycle,
Ooh,
and he said
nice.
the bicycle was mine, but it's been there for even before I was born. So I'm a guy. I'm a young boy. I've seen a bicycle. Bicycle. I told my auntie, my guardian in Accra, but when we were about to go back to Accra, that can I take the bicycle with me to Accra? And she said no because of transportation issues, blah blah blah. So, but when we go to Accra, she'll get me a bicycle. I wasn't taking that. Another auntie of mine who lived. So this story is in Hohwe. It's actually around Hohwe. It's called Lulubi, where I come.
Mm.
So from Lulubi to Hohwe, it's just a few minutes. So I have an auntie, another big woman who lived in Hohwe, a banker. She was a Bank of Ghana then.
Hey, no, Whisker.
And then she said, she doesn't want you to go to Accra with your bicycle. We can go to Hohwe with a bicycle. If you want, if that would be a reason for you to stay with me in Hohwe for a few weeks or a few days, why
Wow.
not? I think they had their own arguments. Me, I don't know what happened. So, well, I had the choice to decide who I was going to stay with. My mother was not in the picture at the time. She was saying, and I go doing her thing. So that made me move to Hohwe. So I started my class one, class two, and everything Hohwe, thanks to the bicycle story.
Because of the bicycle?
Because of a bicycle. Because of a bicycle.
Did you learn how to ride the bicycle?
Oh, I don't think I remember any story about a bicycle, but then it was my reason to move from Accra to go and stay with another auntie.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Wow. Listen, our producer Elsie, she says, Arekbo, I hope I said that right. She said,
Yeah.
my only Lolobi word.
Losare kuka ako losare. I mean, Arekbo is a greeting, like how are you, basically.
Oh, wow. Wow. And is that Efe?
No, that is Guan.
Wow.
One in the Volta region, but this we call Siwu. The name of this language is Siwu.
Man, Africa is so diverse and like just beaded with such beautiful tapestry. I've never heard that before.
Yes.
Oh my, listen, we're adding it to our greeting. Areko.
And the response, Arekbo, yeah, the response, and actually the greeting is Asare, and then the response is
Asare.
yeah, Asare, Koto, Arekbo. I mean, it's a number of it.
Wow.
And it's spoken by people from Lolobi and people from Akbafu.
That is crazy, and it's right there in the middle of the Volta region.
Yes, we actually in the now we are in OT region. So
Yeah, well, wait.
we are all still trying to wrap our minds on these divisions. But yes, so we're no more in the Volta region. We are in OT now.
Oh, that is incredible.
Yeah,
Wow. So that's the bicycle story that moved you from Accra to Hohoi.
yeah. The
Wow.
bicycle story moved me to
So
that.
now you're in Hohoi, and let's go. Let's go.
Now I'm in Hopeway. I'm living with my auntie. My auntie. Interestingly, my people really loved me. We're not one of the very rich family, but we have so
Mhm,
much love. Like
mhm,
everybody's child, like a typical African setting. Everybody's child is your child, and they try
mhm,
to show you love. They try to straighten you when you're going wayward.
mhm,
So I lived with my auntie Gertrude. She was with the Bank of Ghana, like I mentioned. And I remember a very interesting story when it comes to discipline with Auntie Getty. Auntie Getty had three older kids who were out and about. I mean,
mhm.
Tony was in Afram Plains, a big prisons officer. Felix was in the university in Cape Coast, I think. Doris was doing trade in Accra.
Mhm,
So I was more like the last baby for her.
mhm.
And,
Oh
and I
man, you
was,
had
and
fun.
then yes, but then it was fun, but there was some strict parenting.
Oh my God.
I remember this day we went to visit a friend of hers, I think a church friend. It was in the evening. We haven't had. I think we had just had supper, and then
Mhm.
we went to visit this woman, and then she had prepared banku, and there
Oh,
was hot pepper, and there was fish, and there was
yes.
and then she came out and said, "Oh, let's eat." And my auntie was like, "Oh, we just had supper." And then the woman, "Oh, Foster, come and join me. Let's eat." My name is Foster. I don't know if I'm
I figured that's it right there. I just knew.
oh, Foster, come and let's eat. And I'm like, okay. Went, took water, washed my hands, sat down, was eating.
Did you not see Auntie Getty's eyes going?
I was facing Auntie Getty. Auntie Getty was making signs. She was doing signs. I ignored all the signs.
Oh my God.
I was just enjoying the food, and then we finished eating. We said our goodbyes. About 2 minutes to the house. I mean, she didn't say anything when we were walking home. About 2 minutes to the house. I don't know where she got the stick from.
She had already grabbed it before.
And they said, "Did we eat before leaving the house?" I said, "Yes."
Oh my God.
"So why did you have to go there and eat too?" I said, "She invited me. When she invited you, you said you'd not eat. So she invited me, so I had to eat." See, for the next 2 minutes to the house, it was just and it's one story I will never forget. I was in a village recently. I was in a village about 2 weeks ago for a family event, and I bought stuff to my auntie. And she's on retirement now. She's been on retirement for years, more than 20 years now. So I bought stuff and I went to give to her, and then I left some cash. And she was like, "Ah, what would I do with all this money? Come and take your money, come." And I was like, "No, we've gone past the stage where you can bully me and still keep me up." And it was fun. We all laughed up to it. Yes, our parents are really strict. That's one story I can't
Oh
forget
my
about.
God. First of all, were you crying all the way home?
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. I
And
mean,
second,
you
did
can't
you
you can't be punished by an African parent and not cry. I mean, you know, and this is kind of ripping that comes with the commentary. You know, you have to eat before we have eaten. How can you that kind of thing? So
oh
they're
my,
telling you stories. They are beating you depending on the tone. That's how much. That's the intensity of the caning. Yeah, so
oh my God.
my mother came back to Ghana, and then she was in Accra, so I had to move and settle with my mom.
Wow.
Yeah, so my schooling has been from here and here. I moved to my mother in Accra. I started class 5, class 6, I think.
Mm.
I was more like the experiment of the family. Everybody says, "I want to come and stay with me." So
Wow.
I have this auntie who also came up and said, "Oh, come and spend some time with me." So I moved to Tema.
Hey, and then
That
you
was
did, you were enjoying, no? Wow.
I moved to Tema for JSS 1, and then we came back. I came back to my mom, and then I lived with my stepdad. My stepdad was a senior police officer. He was transferred to Cape Coast.
Mhm.
So I have to move to Cape Coast. We moved to Cape Coast, and that was where I finished my JSS, and then started secondary school.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, I went to St. Augustine's College, and that is
Oh, I'm trying to remember your school ode. Oh my God. I have a friend who is so into Ogasco and he just like he's oh
let me know when you need help.
I need help. Please, I need help.
Yeah,
Is it
it's actually Latin. It says Omnia Wingit Labor.
oh okay, never mind. I forgot totally.
No, there is that, and there is a response. Anybody
Mhm.
who goes to Augustus, when you meet them and you say action,
Action.
yes,
Uh-huh.
and then it's say absolute, and we say action, and then we say
Uh-huh.
action and putting. It's just
Ah,
action.
that's what I remember. Action
Yes,
and
action,
putting, and then you
action.
do
Yeah.
this. Yes, yes.
There's a lot of fire with it. Yeah, action.
Action and putting. Before you continue, guys, I have a request of six strings. My request, actually, my sister made sure that I request this because it's her favorite, and I took time to listen, and it's not my favorite. She wants Sobolo. Ralia, if you're watching, I have requested Sobolo for you, so please don't come and disturb my life. Okay, well, you're not gonna play yet, so but what I'm gonna do is for
Okay.
those of you who know six strings, put your request in there. We're only taking like 2 or 3 requests. Sobolo has taken one spot. So who want another? Two people with another 2 more spots. What is your request? Don't request Sobolo because it's already taken. All right, let's go.
Should we do it now, or we should hold on?
Oh, what do you think? What do you want to do?
I can just break the ice. Let's see.
Let's break the ice. Yes, let's break the ice. Okay, so Ralia, this is for you, and this is for me too. Yeah, let's go.
All right. So this is Sobolo. Hope I'm audible enough. The guitar.
You are, yes.
Mm. I've got what I've got. You've got what you've got. Keep your red wine, I sip my Sobolo. Keep your slim girl, I love my Obolo. Everyone knows that life is hard, but that's why we're working hard, and we don't want to live with the sorrow. All we want is a better tomorrow. Well, I've got what I've got. You've got what you've got. So keep your red wine, I sip my Sobolo. Keep your slim girl, I love my Obolo. Everyone knows that life is hard, but that's why we're working hard, and we don't want to live with this sorrow. All we want is a better tomorrow. Just like the parable in the Bible, where the master gave our talents to his servants. Don't sit there wishing you had mine. Who knows? You got 5 and I only have 1.
Mm.
Work with what you have, work with what you've got. Love the life you live the life you love. If you concentrate on the things you do not have, you might never ever have enough. Yeah, I've got what I've got, and you've got what you've got. Keep your red wine, I sip my solo. Keep your slim girl, I love my hopolo. Everyone knows that life is hard,
Mm.
but that's why we're working hard, and we don't want to live with this sorrow. All we want is a better tomorrow. The Browns are fighting again. They've
Mm.
waited too long for a cry of a baby. They have it all, but all they prayed for is a gift of a baby. My friend Atongo lives in the Zongo. All he owns is an old Buzanga Volvo. He's got 9 kids, he's still expecting. He can barely provide for his family. The rich struggle, the poor they hustle. But my party, nowhere easy, oh. Nowhere easy, oh. Oh. Just work with what you have, work with what you've got. Love the life you live the life you love. If you concentrate on the things you do not have, you might never ever have enough. Yeah, I've got what I've got, and you've got what you've got. Keep your red wine, I'll sip my Sobolo. Keep your slim girl, I love my Obolo. Everyone knows that life is hard, yeah. But that's why we're working hard, and we don't want to live with this sorrow. All we want is a better tomorrow.
Oh, listen, the words in here are like ridiculous. You know, I have never thought about it that you are looking at me thinking I'm doing all this great stuff, but
Yeah.
maybe you have like five more of it and you're
Wait,
doing nothing with it and you're going looking at the person with the one talent. Man, you're preaching.
wait.
Oh my God. Wow. And then, of course, that word, keep your slim girl. I love my obolo. You know, those of us who are, eh?
I can't tell where you are. Are you a slim girl or you're an obulu?
I think I am an obolo girl. Kakra. I don't know. Some
Taste.
of us some of us are in between like that. You have to do a new song for the in betweeners. I don't know.
It's gonna help you. It's gonna help you.
Satinam says, keep your slim tin. Let me take my obolola.
That's all. That's all.
Elsie says, I can just imagine the conversation. Oh, she's talking about the whipping. You whack, behaved whack, like what? We don't have food at home. Whack, whack.
Oh, that I can't forget. I don't think I'll ever forget
Oh
that
my
story.
God.
Yeah.
Auntie Doris says Atongo in Zongo. I know, right? Isn't it interesting how that happens when you'll see someone who has 10 kids and is barely scraping by, and then someone has 10 houses and everything. They're looking for half of a child. We could never understand the ways of God. But there's so much going on. Zoe Baraka, the song is for me watching. Not only, okay, please take the song. You take them. So below best ever. And
Thank
yes,
you.
I think someone had posted in there is Ghana has so much talent. She says great, meaningful lyrics. So below is definitely better than wine. Let's put it out there. Oh, I am so enjoying this conversation. I know somebody had also made a request for You Can Do It, live rendition of You Can Do It, please. So we're going to do that after the next story, right? All right, let's go. Or else I will just take over and start talking plenty.
Well, it actually makes me happy when people listen to the lyrics. And yes, I am not the guy who is writing songs for people to dance to. Just
Oh, but
dance.
this is danceable.
Yes, at the end of the day,
It's a wedding song, go.
It's a wedding song. All right, back to my story.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're in St. Augustine's College. If I
Mm-hmm.
want to piece my life together,
Mm-hmm.
I realize what I do today, where I sing,
Mm-hmm.
it's actually linked. If it was a school, maybe it started from, it's actually stages. So it became, I actually started this school when I went to St. Augustine's College. This is my musical journey.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
St. Augustine's an all male secondary school in Cape Coast.
Mm-hmm.
So an all male school. We have.
We did try to get with Infantiman girls many times. We just said no.
It is not true.
I'm just putting it out there.
It
It
cannot be
was
true.
so. Yeah,
It cannot.
Augusta boys. You know what? This conversation we must take it outside
Don't let the
because
holy child girls come for you. Don't do
hey, Radio
that.
Holy
keep
Ghost.
your keep your zebra boys.
We like our disco like that. Disco. Okay, we're gonna stop.
This conversation, man, not even start. Yeah, so St. Augustine's really shaped me. Of course, there's the spiritual bit, there's the academics, I'm going to talk about my music side. So in St. Augustine's, I was active in the cadet, and then I was in an a cappella group. I just love voices. I love to sing. I love to hear people sing, and I love to sing myself. When I went to St. Augustine's, during my first 2 weeks or so, there was this group of guys who always sit. There's this corner, there's this space in front of one of the classrooms where they always gather. It looked like a ritual. Like right after dining, maybe 10, 15 minutes after dining, you see them gather there and they sing.
Wow.
And they sing. It was more like a concert. You see guys come, everybody sit there, we wait for like maybe prep period. You just go and sit there, listen to them. And that's their rehearsal. and it was what they do every evening, maybe except on Sundays or when we have entertainment and other school activities. But every weekday, just after supper,
Mhm.
we gather there, and the group was called the Young Sparrows.
Mm.
I joined the Young Sparrows,
Oh
and
my God.
I joined the Young. I was a bassist in the Young Sparrows, and that really shaped my singing.
Wow.
It was a beautiful brotherhood. It was a beautiful thing. So of course we had in the secondary schools there are different groups. There are the rap guys, the we were doing the music. And because our music was more like motivational and gospel based, we used to do dorm visits, like maybe when in the evenings we go to a dorm, and then during their late night evening prayers, and we join them and then we sing for them.
Oh
And,
my God.
and it's beautiful when you're singing and you have boys. These are boys. We can be very notorious, and boys are listening, and everybody just.
Oh wow.
So that's where I realized the power in music. Like, so I
I'm
don't
not
think that
trying to
really shaped
date
me.
you. I'm not trying to date you at all, but can you tell us what kind, like what year around about? Just give us a ballpark, not the date itself, year.
So when I mention the year, there are people who say, "Yeah, this guy, you've been in school all this while," and there are people who say, "Oh, he's a Latter Day Saint." So this is the early 2000s.
Oh, please, you are such a young boy.
Don't do that.
Okay,
Don't do
such a
that.
young boy. Wow. The
Yeah.
reason why I ask is because I really wasn't expecting that you would even say 2000s, because it seems like, in the 2000s, the boarding school system wasn't too, anymore. But wow.
Yeah.
So you would join them during the evening prayers, like you would do dorm visits, and
Yes.
they would allow you to do that.
They will allow us. So Augustine, we had 10 houses, so we plan maybe this we start from here. Like in the term, we plan where to go to. When and young sparrows, we had guys who wrote very beautiful songs. The
Oh,
guys who lead songs and they sound like the voice. Like, do you have a girl in the choir? Do you have a girl in the team? Actually, I was doing bass, so always beautiful. You should hear the young
oh,
sparrows.
I
Now
really
we're all
want to
scattered
hear
all
it
over the
now.
world. Yes, now we're
Oh,
all.
you guys should plan a reunion. It would just take the world by storm.
Young
Actually, let's
sparrows.
plan the reunion for To My Younger Self. Me, I'm good. Wow. Okay, so let's keep going. Young Sparrows. Wow.
Yeah, so that was young sparrows. We used to go out to other schools. We used to do Holy Child a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Sing.
Yeah. Is
Yes.
that where you found some girl B that's, did because I know singers like that, Holy Co girls know. Are you frozen?
Yes.
Ah, you're not.
I am fruit.
Yeah. The way he stood very, very still in that question, it looked like he was frozen. Oh, it was a question that froze you.
Yes.
Okay, so we won't go into the
Let's just
shenanigans.
assume I didn't hear the question. Yes. So I think that was where I picked the style of music I do, where I just want
Wow.
people to listen. Because a cappella is beautiful if the room is quiet.
Mm.
And this was more like our only instrument, and then our voices. Yes.
Oh, can you
Even
do a song with that? I'll give you the tune. I don't know. Something from Young Sparrows.
anything. So we used to do um so we have the song we used to start our rehearsals with. It's more
Mhm.
like a prayer. Yeah. Dear Lord, I pray, please help me on my way. Give me courage and strength each day. This is just me. So listen to this song with maybe 6 other guys or
Ooh.
sometimes 10 other guys. And everybody has a part they're playing. You
Mm.
can hear like a little piano in there, you can hear like a little bass guitar, little drums in there.
Oh
It's
my
beautiful.
God.
Yeah. I
Oh.
want to sing the song, I actually close my eyes and imagine
Mhm.
back. how he used to. I mean, Young Sparrow he really shaped me.
Oh, wow.
So up to date, I find it difficult to play with like a full band where everybody is loud. I get confused. Like
Because you
every
need the harmony and
I like everything. I don't want to. I
you
don't
know
want to overshadow the sound of the guitar. I don't want to overshadow everything. Is just
wow, and that's why the song "Just Do It" is so surreal and just so there's such power to it. I now understand. And I know for those of you who came in late, I see you guys and we greet you all. Rael Adem, Kofi Chisa, Safo Kofi Chisa and his ministry. They're all here. Doris, I see you. Oh, Pastor Teresa is here today. My goodness, you drew out all the big guns. They're all the way from Ghana, South Africa, London, Canada. It's like global over here. Switzerland, France. My goodness, look at all of you. It is wonderful, wonderful to see you all. For those of you who missed the song, he's going to do a live rendition of it, but I know Six Strings needs a break. And I personally, I just want to hear this song again, riding off of the back of what he just did with the, and I think you would kind of understand it. And this has never been done before on To My Younger Self, where we play the song. I want to play the YouTube video first, and then you're going to hear him do the live rendition. We'll come back and finish the story. All right.
okay.
So we're going to go again, guys. Let's. So, Sistrings, give us a minute. We're going to play the YouTube video first, and then
Oh, okay.
back.
Okay.
Yes. All right, guys. Be right back. Here we go.
Another 6 o'clock is here. Wake up and meet the morning dear. Brand new day, it's a brand new slate. Like Barrack say, yes I can. Don't let the worries of yesterday hold you down on this lovely day. Well, look up in the mirror and say, yes I can. Obaanyɛ, Natengwawe. Tani mukwala kabo Magana mareke na blow Natengwawe Obaanyɛ Magana mareke na blow Tani mukwala kabo
Just do it, just do it. Just do it, just do it. Just do it, time is ticking. Just do it, just do it. Tired of lying to yourself yet. Don't you know you are your best bet? Who you waiting for, who you waiting for? You've got all you need more. They will only help when it's convenient. Tell you all of this is for experience. She put no heart in your body and in your wild head. Just take a step and things will fall in place. Even when time flies, no one can catch it. So don't waste or you'll regret it. Your time is now, your time is now. Just believe it till yes I can. Obaanyɛ, Natengwawe.
Tani mukwala kabo Magana mareke na blow Natengwawe Obaanyɛ Magana mareke na blow Kani mukwala kabo
Don't wait, the time will never be just right. Start from where you're standing now. Work with what you have. Work with what you got.
No one said it would be easy. Anyone that ever made it said it wasn't easy. Hey, well, look up in the mirror.
I just like the way it ends all the time. But Juliet, who is watching us from beautiful London, she says, I love Six Strings. Listen, we all love Six Strings, okay? Jane, EJOD, our resident poet, she says, this song is sending shivers down my spine. This happens to me, Jane, every morning. When I feel like I can't do it. I don't want to get out of bed. I just grab my phone and I just play. You know the part where Dali she goes, "Yes, I can," and she has this power to the people move. Man, it gives me a kick, and I'm like, you know what? One more time to the breach. Let's do this. And I just go, you know. Auntie Dory says, your songs are great. Jane says, beautiful. There's just so many people that are just so into this song. Now we're ready to hear the, live rendition of this one.
Okay. So this is Just Do It, 6 strings,
Mhm.
and Dali. Another 6 o'clock is here. Wake up and meet the morning dew. Brand new day, it's a brand new slate. Like Barrack say, yes I can. Don't let the worries of yesterday hold you down on this lovely day. We'll look up in the mirror and say, yes I can. Obaanyɛ, Obaanyɛ. Natengwa we, Natengwa we. Kani mukola kabo. Megana marekena blow. Natengwa we, Natengwa we. Obaanyɛ. Kani mukola kabo. Megana marekena blow. Just do it, 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 'cause time is ticking. Just do it, just do it. See, tired of lying to yourself yet? Don't you know you are your best bet? Who you waiting for? Who you waiting for? You got all you need and more. They will only help when it's convenient. I tell you all others is for experience. Shibo no ni Obaanyɛ ni Oooo. Just speak yourself and things will fall in place. See you when time flies, no one can catch it. So don't waste it, you regret it. Your time is now. Your time is now. Just believe and say, yes, I can. No, by your faith, by your faith. Natengwa way, Natengwa way. Kani mukola kabo. Megana marekena. See, don't wait. The time will never be just right. Start from where you're standing now and work with what you have. Just work with what you got. See, no one said it would be easy. Anyone that ever made it said it wasn't easy. Well, look up in the mirror and say, yes, I can. Oh, by your faith, by your faith. Natengwa way, Natengwa way. Kani mokola kabo. Megana marekena blow.
Oh my goodness. I literally just caught that lyrics. Kani mokolakabo. Don't
Yeah.
let anyone lie to you.
Oh,
You
Megana
are,
marekena blow. Megana
ah,
marekena blow.
you are your best bet.
That's right.
Yes, I can. Let me tell you, the chat room is blowing up. Yes, I can. This woman is a serial entrepreneur. Listen, Abne J, Jewa, let me just put it out there. I know you got it going on, girl, and you go to Ghana a lot. Okay, we're looking for more people to pump this guy's European tour. I just prophesied. He didn't tell me this, but you know what? Maybe you can handle it. You know what I mean, girl? There should be a European tour. Just imagine this. Okay, I'm putting it out there. All of you are incredible entrepreneurs. So Abneja, I put this right there at your doorstep. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. My goodness, quietly clapping in the office. I love when people are in the office, but they still tune into us and they're like, "Oh, I just wish I could go out and shout." Hanatu says, "Oh, this is heavenly. Enough anointing to kick out doubt and procrastination. Bless you, 6 strings." Hey, somebody wrote a dissertation. Yeah. Pastor Kofi, I have to read this very out loud. He says, what? This is a timeless composition. Now, the reason why this is great, Six Strings, is because Kofi Chisa is an incredible lyricist. I think you guys have to connect because, man, the power and anointed. Anyway, I am hearing this song for the very first time. Wait, what? Bro, you're in Ghana. Anyway, there are many songs that we like that sounds good to us, not because they are really good, but because our ears have unconsciously been accustomed to it for so long, because they have been played over and over again on air. But dot 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 dot. This is flawless. Dot 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 dot. A great song is the one that hits above the musical standard the very first time you hear it. This is an international, world-class piece of, and he can't even finish writing, so he just left it. He just left it. I think you guys definitely need to connect because I think something great can come out of a connection between you two. An incredible composer himself. So yeah. Anyway, Six Strings, let's go. I know you have another. Oh, Abne Jewa says I agree. Looks like we're in. I just need my 5% commission. You know what I mean? That's all. All right, guys. More stories. Let's go.
Yeah, so in my St. Augustine's days, I didn't know how to play any musical instruments. I just loved to
Are you
sing.
joking?
Yes, I didn't know how to play the guitar. I've not touched a guitar before then, even though there were guys in school who were in the school band who were playing keyboards, really, really good keyboards at secondary school, bass guitar, lead guitar. At the time, I have never touched a guitar. So after school, just when I was preparing for the Polytechnic, I went to Oooo Polytechnic to do accountancy. Just when I was preparing for that was when I bought my first guitar.
Wow.
And then I started learning guitar chords. I wasn't making music. I was just learning chords, which is the worst part or the very annoying part of learning how to play any instruments. Because we just want to jump and start doing music. So I was just learning. So I met this old guitar.
Uh-oh. Now he's truly frozen, guys. It's not because of a question. So we're going to wait for him to unfreeze and then come back. But before we do that, I know that Just Do It is is one of the best ones. For me, it's like I don't even know how to describe the song. And then there was Sobolo. Which one else do you enjoy from Six Strings? I'd like for you to put it in the comment section for us. For those of you who have followed his, his music, he explained the meaning of the first fret to me during our dry run, and I was like, oh my God. I don't know anything about music. And as you well know, Zoe is talking, one, to fill up the air and also to kind of, pretend I know something a little bit. All right. So I think that the internet, I know, Sedi, Ghana internet, yes. For those of you who don't understand what I just said, I'm just saying Ghana internet is just like that. Always just, and here we are. You are welcome back. Ghana internet. Oh God. Anyway. All right, let's jump right back in.
I'm supposed to be on a very fast. I don't know what just happened. Well,
you know what? It's not just you. It's I think it's just Ghana, and I don't know why. And every time it happens, I go on it. I step on my soapbox and I say something about politics, and it gets me in trouble. We won't do that today. So.
Yeah. So sorry about the break.
No, it's not. It's not your fault. It's what it is. Yeah.
So I had this legendary guitarist in my area. His name is Se Young.
Wow.
Se Young is one of the best guitarists in Ghana. So he lives in my area. So I went to see him and I told him I want to learn how to play the guitar. And then he said, oh, that's cool. And then he said, oh, I should come. So he showed me his collection. That man had about 50 guitars.
In Ghana?
Yes, he had about 50 guitars.
Wow.
And well, that sounds like a big number. There was a time when I had about 11 guitars. So I cause for somebody his level, yes, it made a lot of sense. Now I don't have a lot of guitars.
When you
There was
find
a time when I had about 11 guitars.
when you find the one guitar, when you find it, that's it. I noticed your guitar has Jasmine written on it, and I said, "Oh yeah, he gave it a name for sure. That's the one guitar." But yeah, let's go. Okay, so he had 50 guitars.
About 50 guitars, and he
Tell
said,
us his
"Oh,
name again, just so we can
his name is." I mean, on stage, I think you call him Sejong.
say young. Okay.
Yes, Sejong.
Producer, can you put that in the comment section for us? We just want to keep it as a record. Okay.
Yeah. So Sejong said, "Yeah." He showed me the guitars, and he said, "I can show you. I can teach you the basics,
Mhm.
but you're not going to do it with any of my guitars." And he said, "Have I held a guitar before?" I said, "Yeah, somewhere." But then I said, "Oh, you can touch it." And they brought some really beautiful guitars, really, really good guitars.
Mhm.
I mean, the big names. I mean, if you're a guitar person. And he said, "Oh, but you can't use my guitars to learn.
Oh God,
The
no.
only thing to show that you're interested, or if you want, the first point of dedication is you should try and get a guitar.
Mm.
You don't have to get what I play. You don't have to get my kind of guitars. You can
Mhm.
get guitars in town that are cheap and good for learning."
Mhm.
So Sejong showed me where I could get a guitar to buy. I saved up some money and I bought a guitar. And I had, when you buy guitars, they don't come in fancy bags like you see them. They come in boxes.
Mm.
I remember I used to carry the box and then walk to Sejong's house. And then he said, "No, Dad, nobody carries the guitar like that." I'm like, "You have no idea how happy I am to carry the guitar around."
Oh
And
wow.
this is one big thing. Very good guitarists they don't think it's fancy to be holding guitar around. Now I don't think it's fun to hold guitar around. The
Mhm.
people who are happy holding their guitar around, they're not
That's
there.
like showing off, like, hey, look at me,
Now,
I can play.
we just want to play, but we don't think it's fun carrying the guitar around.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, so just when Sejong, I was about to start my lessons with Sejong, I got admission into school, so I had to go to Ho
Mhm.
to start my accountancy HND schooling. So Young gave me we didn't have lots of YouTube videos like then to learn. So Young gave me had a book, and then he said, "Oh, this is the book, but since you're leaving, I'm not going to leave it with you. You're not my only student. You're not even my student yet. I'll leave this with you, and this is your assignment.
Mhm.
Go and buy a notepad, like a notebook,
Mhm.
draw the shapes of the chords, and there were lots. Draw them. So if on your spare time, just practice, just learn the chord shapes. That's where it all started. So
God.
I spent time drawing this thing, and then I was practicing. I was just practicing. I wasn't doing any music. There was no song, and I moved to school. I think just after our first semester, we were in class, and then I saw a guy with an electric guitar, and it looked like I've seen heaven. And I went to him and I told him, "Oh, he was in my class." I told him I have a guitar, but I don't really play. And then I took that. He said, "Oh, what can I do on the guitar?" And I played a few chords. So you can play the chords, you can mention the names, then you're almost there. Combine this and this and this together. You can play the song. Put this and this. You can play the song. That's where it opened my mind, opened my eyes to how to make music, how to start singing songs. So this guy, his name is Ibrahim. Ibrahim is a Muslim who's converted to a Christian, and he loves the works of church. So he could play the keyboard, he could play the guitar, and he was a
Wow.
music director in one of the student ministries in school. So if we have songs to do for a Sunday, he give me the songs, teach me how to play. That was how he started. That's how it all started. So I spent a lot of time learning on my own from the tips that I got in from Ibrahim.
Wow.
Yes. So I was still not really polished when I left Whole Polytechnic.
Mm.
So after school, I joined a few friends. We had this poetry event where we meet every first Saturday of the month. It's called Poetry Night with the Rainmakers.
Oh man,
Yes.
you guys just have the best names. Dang.
So
Brain
Poetry Night with the
makers.
Rainmakers.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Poetry
God.
Night with the Rainmakers was beautiful. That was where it all started, where I started learning songs because I have a slot in the event,
Mhm.
maybe 2 3 poetry or 2 3 poems, and then I come in and do a song. I come in and do a song. That
Wow.
was that was where I got the name Six Strings from.
You all just heard this. I don't know, for the first time ever, but listen, I just heard this for the first time onto my youngest. So that's crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
of
So
course.
how is
Yeah.
it because of the way the guitar is? Tell us. Oh my God.
Actually, now I know 1 hour is not enough, or even 2 hours is not enough for my stories.
I told you. I'm like, you know what? To my
Because
youngest,
I am cutting it. I'm trying to summarize, but it's not working.
not working. I tell you. Yeah.
Poets have very, very interesting names, like
Mm-hmm.
stage names for themselves. I don't know if, I mean, in poetry now there's a guy, there's Rhyme Sonny. I'm sure you've heard of Rhyme Sonny. You've heard of Nana Asase. There is Chief Moment. So these guys are like my first audience. These are the first people who actually experience my
Wow.
music, my musical journey. So everybody comes and they all have stage names, and I didn't have one. So they used to introduce me as Mr. Foster Doe,
Mm.
the man with the six strings in a box.
Oh
The
wow.
man with the six strings in a box. So it was. I mean, we kept cutting the name short. It became six strings in a box, six strings in a box, and then eventually became six strings.
Wow.
Yes, it became six strings. But this is something that happened with time.
Oh, and it happened so organically. That's what I love about it. The fact that it's not something you sat there and thought, that's going to be my name. It actually came, it was drawn out of your craft. Is, hey, dog, what's the name of the dog? We're just going to say hi to it.
That's Brutus in his cage disturbing the
Hey,
world.
too, Brutus, come on. Don't do that to us. Let me tell you, today you brought out Prophet Kofi Chisa because I mean, I don't think this man has he's always on here, but he hasn't commented as much in a very long time. So I
That's a
think
good
for
thing.
sure we're we're doing a connection between you guys because he is also into poetry and
Oh,
um, classical compositions. It's crazy. And here we go. He says, talking about connecting with him. I have met him once, actually. I was with a friend, someone he knows called Sarah. Ooh, Prophet Chisa, what are you saying? Anyway, let's move on. At Pizza Hut Spintex Road branch, few months ago in the evening when he walked in and greeted us. So Sarah introduced us. He may not remember. The next time I saw him was in the You They Feel the Vibe music video by a group called Band Fra.
okay.
Oh, wow. See, it's already made. Something great is happening here, which is what storytelling does when it connects people and then a new venture begins. I'm just looking forward to it. I don't know. I think something is going to happen between you two, and I'm looking forward to it. But let's continue with the story of Six Strings. Yeah. Mhm.
So poetry nights with the Rainmakers was something we do for fun, or we were doing that for fun. Actually, there was nobody sponsoring anything. We come. So there was this beautiful place around IPS, now UPSA,
Mhm.
called the Reds Cafe.
Mhm.
So Reds Cafe, the owners were people who had lived in the diaspora for some time. They moved down to Ghana and they had that. So it was a restaurant, it was a library, so there were books, like a very cool place for. So the poetry thing really fits in.
Mhm.
They gave us the space. All we had to do is buy what we're eating, buy what you eat, buy what you
Right.
drink,
Mhm.
and then we had the space to do our thing. It was there that other people who were not part of the group started coming. It
Mm.
became more like a social thing. It was a thing every first month, every first Saturday of the month. And then one of our friends said, "Oh, there's a wedding." And then he's mentioned to the couple that there's this group of guys who do music and poetry. If we could actually grace the wedding, the events. And the guys were like, "You sure they're gonna like our vibe?" Not everybody listens to poetry, and then we went, and it was a success actually.
Wow.
So from then, people started telling me, like, you can actually the music you can do, you can actually live on this thing. You can do this for.
Mm.
At the time, I was just doing covers. I didn't have any plans of singing, of
Wow.
writing my own original songs. I was just doing. So here's the thing: there are songs that people hear every day, but when
Mm.
I do it, I try to bring out the words, and because the instrumentation is just the guitar, you can hear what is in the song. These are songs that probably we've heard before. I'm like, oh, that's what the song
Can you
says.
give us an example? I'm so curious. I really want one.
So there's this Kujunchi song. What's the title? I'm not gonna sing it, but there's this Kujunchi song.
Oh, you should sing it. Come on.
It's on YouTube. I think Farming or something.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yes, there's this Kujunchi song that I've been running away from covering Kujunchi, Amachidede, Daddy Lumba, because
Oh,
I
is it
think
because of the arrangement?
no, not that. I think I don't really. The chi is elective chi.
It's
So I
very
don't get the words right, and I don't know what the correct pronunciation. So I've been running away, and these are popular songs.
right.
If you go and you mess it up, people can tell that you don't know what you're doing.
Mhm.
And I decided to actually listen to this Kojunchi song. I did a cover. I got lots of reviews like they've heard the song, but they don't know that this is what he like. You don't know all. They don't get all the lyrics of a song. So I do the acoustic version of people's songs, and
Mm.
it gives a different color to the song. These are all hit songs.
Wow. All right. So he's not going to do the song, but definitely go on YouTube and find the acoustic rendition by Six Strings of
Yes,
all these covers that he's done.
Flamenco or something.
Yeah, and flamenco, makuma. I normally I think that's all like makuma. I think he's saying ye swell, but I don't know if that's really what he's saying.
That's the problem.
Exactly. So you kind of just hum along, and then you just and all that. Yeah, but fun fact, Kojoenchi is actually going to be in my neck of the woods, June 24th. Yay! So it's going to be fun out here in Minnesota.
Nice.
And it's just going to be incredible. A lot of us are looking forward to meeting him and kind of just hanging with him. So yes, there's a video about it that you mentioning him just kind of reminded me because we're kind of helping with the promotion and all that. And so we're going to let Six Strings breathe for about 1 minute and 30 seconds. We'll play the promo for the Kojoenchi, kind of coming into Minnesota, and then we'll be right back and kind of try to wind down. Sounds good? All right, we'll be back, guys.
All right, cool.
I'm up and toy, yeah. All in a whole bunch of Jimmy, yo.
Hello everyone, hello beautiful people. My name is Kojo Entry. Most people like to call me Mr. Music Man. I'm from Tiada. I'm coming all the way to Minnesota on the 24th of June. 1. 24th of June. 2. 24th of June. 3 times. And more money saying 24th means to me. 24th is everything. I get to do all the good things on the 24th. And this time around is Obaanyɛ Association inviting me and my band to come there and perform for you. All I want you to do is remember your love song, the songs night that were passing. Say idea thing, say Medokopa, say Tatianoma, say Wapi, and as open the pop speed in so send all your requests to my social media and we'll make time and work on your song and play them beautifully for you. I'm looking for a time to share my music, share the love with you, and it's 24th of June. Obaanyɛ Association performing for all the people of Hey, peace, love.
Alrighty then, and so you would get the ticket at eastpasstickets.com. And to my younger self, we've done our due diligence with promoting that. And so I will go back to the musician and the composer and lyricist of the hour, Six Strings. You know what? I just really want to just call you Strings, or Six. Which one? I don't know. Like there's some vibe to it. You know what I mean? Also, it will feel. I would give people the idea, like Chale. She know the guy. You know what I mean? Alrighty. So let's finish with that story.
So fast forward, I started writing songs.
Mm-hmm.
The very first song I wrote more or less became like a theme song at So there, I mean, there were lots of poetry events. So I
Mhm.
started moving from poetry shows to getting invited to poetry shows. So the first song I wrote was titled Six Strings.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it was a beautiful call and response song that.
Can you teach? Can you do it now? Yeah, I'm always just looking for the fun in this. Yes. Oh wow.
Yeah, so Six Strings was the very first one I wrote. Will six strings be my AKA? I day everywhere like the CIA. Independence Day be holiday. So make we go grab some takeaway. So I go like six strings be mine, and the crowd or the audience shouts AKA.
AKA.
Day
Oh,
everywhere like the CIA. Independence Day be holiday. So make we go grab some
take
takeaway.
away. Oh,
Six strings be my
my
AKA.
AKA.
I day everywhere like the CIA.
CIA.
Independence Day be holiday.
Holiday.
So make we go grab some takeaway.
Away.
I love to, this is the first verse. Just I'm gonna do this just one verse. So I love to sing. Well, that's my thing. All I need is forgetting my song. It's been a while. So I love to sing. Well, that's my thing. All I need is a box and six strings. You can ask the man from the back of the jazz alley. And this is really beautiful. Like you have a whole crowd and everybody's
Oh,
responding to
it's
this.
just responding.
Yeah, so
Oh, I
six
want
strings.
that experience so much. Wow. Wow.
So that was six strings, and then I wrote um, "Life Goes On,"
Mm.
and I wrote "Sobolo." Yes, Sobolo was really out there.
Below is it. Ugh.
Sobolo was really out there
Man.
because it was a song. So I had just performed Sobolo live. It wasn't recorded. I didn't have any recording of Sobolo. I performed it live on radio, City FM.
No, I'm looking for the music video of Sobolo.
We don't have a video.
We
Interestingly, we don't have a
must.
video for Sobolo.
We must get a music video for Sobolo. Chai.
So I performed at City FM. I was on Jessica's one of her branch events,
Mhm.
branch show on City,
Mhm.
and then that part of the interview was cut, and then they used it in the show. I mean, she asked for permission and everything, and she used it. This time she called me and said, "People want the original song. People want to stream the song. People want to download it. People want to hear the song. So when am I going to record?" And this it was serious. She kept calling and giving me pressure. Record the song. People want
Big
to hear.
ups to Jess. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Jessica was on my neck for that one.
Wow.
So I had to eventually record it. I was just doing this. I didn't see the business side. I mean, I was so blind at the time.
No, you weren't blind. You were in love with your
I
craft.
was just enjoying, and I was
Yes.
enjoying performing.
Yes.
I wasn't comfortable. I remember when I went to record Sobolo in the studio, or the first time I went to the studio to record, it was so uncomfortable. Like you have to be perfect. So if you do it wrong, you have to cut and redo, cut it. Whilst I'm performing, based on the energy I get from the crowd,
Mm.
like it propels me to like
Mhm.
do the right thing. So I was running away from recording. So I mean, gradually I decided to buy my own stuff, bought my microphones, bought my recording
Wow.
stuff. And even that is still not working.
No, I think it's the greatest mark of every artist.
Yeah.
As if you're in it because of the love of it, you will do it without pay and all that. My very, very good and dear friend Abba Keto Anda, she would say, please don't tell artists that they need to be paid. We all need to be paid. So I'm gonna take it back right away. You love your craft,
I
so
do.
like you're really enjoying it, and the business side never really comes to you. You're not necessarily going, who's gonna pay me for this? Because when that's all you do. One thing to my younger self has done today that I'm very, very excited about is the next person's comment that I'm just so humbled by, and also because you're here. Comta says, I'm going to touch a guitar today. Oh, dog.
Everyone needs a guitar. Everyone needs a
Well,
guitar.
not everyone, because I mean, some of us fat fingers. don't have any music, I don't know, genes in us. No, we don't need a guitar. We just need a
Not
microphone.
true.
We'll talk for
Not
hours. But
true.
I am so glad that you're going to touch a guitar today. Six strings. Do you see the power of your storytelling?
That's a good
Just
thing.
inspired someone to touch a guitar. I pray you continue to just touch.
Amen.
Yeah. Um, Doris Asian says it will work. Ofichisa says, please record so below, else you have seen.
No, Sobolo has been
So
recorded.
it's
No,
actually been
Sobolo has been
recorded.
out for
There's
some
just
time.
not a music video yet.
No,
And
no,
now
there's no
that I'm
music.
envisioning it as a film director myself, I'm like, man, I'd have a lot of fun if I was in Ghana directing this music video, because that line there, keep your wine, or sip your red wine or something, and I'll sip my sobolo. Um,
Yes, keep your red wine and sip my
and
Sobolo.
then something about keep your slim girl. I
Love my
love my
Sobolo.
obolo. That part. The imagery will be, anyway. This is a pasta, so we cannot go there. We'll leave it there. Okay, let's finish the story, and then we'll kind of tell people where to find you and all that, and then we'll try to round out.
Yeah, so Sobolo, and then I dropped a few other songs, but Sobolo brought me some, like, there was, there's this new guy, this account. So I started working with a company called Una Agencies. I was with their account department.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, there was that light, there was that side, there was that time to where I was switching. I was doing music, and then I was doing the 8 to 5.
Hey, shit.
So there's this story
Music
about
and an
Una.
accountant.
There's this Una Agency story. This was we just hired a new guy. It was an yes, he was supposed to join us in the account section, in the account department. And then he came to the office the first time, and then saw my guitar. I have a guitar, I always have a guitar in the office. So during lunch
Wow.
practice or something.
Seriously?
Yeah, so Daniel came to the office and then saw the guitar, and he says he wants to learn how to play the guitar. Um he didn't know. He always thought the guitar has to be part of a band, and then they get up. And then there was one day he was stepping out of. He was running late for church with his family. He's like the family driver. They were going to church, and then he just stepped into, like, switch off the radio or something, and then they were playing the song. And then he remembers the line of the song. He says, "Keep your right one. I love my soul bolo. Keep your slim bro. I love." When he was talking about the song, this guy, his name is Six Strings. He heard the song, and he moved him, and he said he was there. He stood there, listened to the whole song before he went to join his prayer. And I was like, what station did he hear?" And he said it was on Joy FM. I said, okay. And I said, "Oh," I said, "Is it the song?" He said, "Why have I heard it?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I did that song." Daniel. Oh,
Oh my God.
and this story is not just Daniel. I can count a number of people. There was this event, so the wedding thing was becoming a thing. I was playing at a friend's wedding, so I went. I always go early to sound check because I'm just a guitar guy. I need a good mic. I need a good. So the DJ, the guy who was setting me up, said he also loves the guitar, but one of his favorite songs is. And then he played Sogolo. He said the song was by a guy called Six Strings, and I'm like, yeah, my name is Six Strings.
I love the way you do it. So
I'm sure.
quietly. Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
I'll tell you, my name is Six Strings. My name is Six Strings. So that made me realize that, I mean, this thing is something. I mean, it's actually something. Like, I get that a lot. Yes, I
Oh
get.
my God. I mean, Lady Julia, she says, have I heard it? Wicked. Listen, this wicked is in Uncle Fisho's voice. Wicked. I can't imagine his face.
Yes.
It's like, like meeting your idol or something, and not necessarily knowing that that's the person, you know? When you've heard the voice so many times but you can't place it. Oh my God. And
Daniel is more like my brother now. Well,
oh,
I mean, so when I was leaving, he said my guitar, the guitar I have in the office, I'm not taking it anywhere. So he has my guitar. He wants to play. So he has my guitar. We check
oh no.
on each other. He's more like my buddy now.
Oh wow.
And then,
Wow.
I mean, there was this lady boss who had also just come, and of course, everybody in the office knows that I do guitar on the side.
Mhm.
Of course, they were very. I was a point I was getting queries because if I have an event and I have to go and my leave days were
Need
over.
to come and add up the numbers.
So this is a new lady who had just come, and then she didn't know about the guitar thing.
Mhm.
And then, that she said it was strict. Of course, you can't be playing guitar during office hours. So I was in the room, I was playing, and then but I didn't realize. I think my eyes were closed or something. I was playing, then she opened the door. Well, I realized apparently she'd been there for some time. All the guys realized she's been there for some time, and then she went back. She went back into office and then called me, and she said she came to the office to give me an instruction, but she came and I was playing the guitar, and she forgot why she came there. Yeah. On a normal day, she wasn't going to take that lightly, but whatever I was doing was good. She didn't know I could sing. She didn't know I could play the guitar. I mean, there's some good things about the guitar. I was in some good books with some people like my superiors, some sort of
Right.
books. Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it
But
so much.
I got some queries too. So that was when I had to, because I've been no, I can't do this. You can't be at work if we have an event. Maybe there's this bank having their program and they want you to come and open the show. You have to. It's a working day. You have to be in the office. At the
Yes.
point I was deciding, what do I do? When I quit my job,
Oh,
will I
like,
survive? I'll be
yeah.
hungry. What if the gigs are not coming? Yeah. Oh, but I stopped. I stopped in 2020 COVID, around the COVID time,
Wow.
and I don't think I've regretted.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
and I have time. Today's what? Today's a Tuesday. I should be in the
Mhm.
office.
And look at you. You're here. If it was like
I
that.
just practice. I just practice. I just do other stuff. Yes.
Wow. Wow.
And then there were different songs. It was Just Do It. Just Do It has its own story.
Hmm.
I get lots of messages from
Uh,
people.
can you pause six strings? So we're an hour and 20 minutes in. Can you believe that? Yes. Do
Let's
you
just
guys?
end.
I know. Wait. We always do a poll. We always do a poll. Guys, do you want to hear the story of Just Do It? If you do, I need a thumbs up. You know, I always do into my younger self fashion. If we get 3 thumbs up, then we're gonna put another 6 minutes or so on his time clock. All
I
right.
can't believe this is
I didn't
happening.
I know we didn't get it. Listen, here's a yes. I said I said a thumbs up, but I got a yes and another thumbs up. Yeah, hey, Pastor Kofi Chisa. Okay, one vote for one person. Stop. Yes, 2 thumbs up. Somebody gave us 5 thumbs up. Okay. Yes, from Guelph. Okay, he didn't just give a thumbs up, he also raised his hand or a high five. I'm not sure. But there's too many yeses. We got to hear the story of how that happened. Let's go.
Let's tell the short story. So Dali is an amazing musician. So
Mm.
I've played there's
Oh,
this
she
place.
is incredible.
Yeah,
Oh
Dali
my
Dali.
God.
And when you talk to her, she'll say music is not her first thing. Like singing is not her first thing. She prefers to dance. She says she loves dancing than singing.
You're joking.
Yeah, when you talk to her, that's what she
Oh,
tells you. And it's true. She can dance. She can sing,
wow.
and she has this pure voice. So there's
Wow.
this
Well,
place.
first of all, we're going to extend an invitation to Darlie since you have a beeline to her. Tell her to my younger self is looking for her to be a storyteller on the show, hopefully in August or September, whichever one works. Seeing as how the show just gets fully booked 3 months in advance. Thank God for that. But we're just she gives me so much strength with that. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, let's do that. Okay. So let's
So
go.
there's this place where my style of music and people who do my vibe. There's this joint called Piano Bar.
Hey,
Yes,
when I'm
there's
in
this.
Ghana, I'll come, Papa. Hey,
And
piano
Piano
bar.
Bar used to
Hey.
be super active. So all the guys, I mean, Kidi, who the poetry guys and music guy, everybody used to play there.
Hmm.
So Dale, yes, I've seen her perform there a couple of times. So we became friends. This is WhatsApp group. Oh, this is like what 4, 4, 5 years, no, 3, 4, 5 years story. So we were all part of this active group. So Dali was my friend. I was like, so we keep talking, Charlie, let's write a song. Let's do a song together. Let's do something together. Anytime we meet, I mean, this happens with all creatives when we meet. Charlie, we have to do a project together, but nobody really.
Actually does it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first step is a thing. So Dali and I have had this conversation, and then one time I called her like, "Charlie, let's do this thing." I was preparing to go to work, and then I played just the guitar part, and then I sent to her. And I think Dali has your kind of thing. There's this way of receiving things with positivity and like, yes, we're gonna do it. Let's make it happen. Yeah, she has your
Hey,
thing.
whose kind of thing? Mine?
She has your thing. Dali will give you all the film, like, yeah, Charlie sounds good. Let's see. And then I wrote a verse. I sent it to her. She liked it. We're doing this via WhatsApp, and then she was right, and then sing, and then it was back and forth. So we thought we had written the song, and then we looked for a producer. We looked for a producer, and I said, okay, let's meet and actually do this in person, and then we can go to the producer. And we did it, and Dali was like, nah, the song is too packed. We should get a little. The chorus should be something that people can just sing along one, and then we should fuse in the some local language. It could be Chic, one at least one language. So we're fine with the verses. We didn't like the chorus.
Oh, wow.
So I was there and I called them like, I think I have an idea for the chorus. Just do it. Or it's actually talking about people like we are inspiring you to do the thing, but don't let anybody lie to you. So Megana Madekena Blow sounds like it rhymes with Kani Mukwala Kabo. So just do it, Kani Mukwala Kabo. And then Obaanyɛ Fe, Natenwa way. So this is Ewe and Gan.
Yeah, and the way it drops with way and fey. Oh wow.
I told him like, yo, I think I have it. I think I have it. I sang it to her. She's like, yes, we have it now. And I went into the studio. We recorded the song. Yes, we dropped it just like I've dropped my EP like 2 months ago, and I get few, oh, that we like it's nice, it's okay. So we met this gentleman. His name is Kweku Duro. He's on Instagram as Kweku Duro. Kweku Duro. Kweku Duro is a videographer. I think he was a student in Nafti then. He said, "Oh, he also wants."
Good old Nafty. Yes, my alma mater. Come on.
Duro says he wants us to shoot a video for the song. I told him, bro, me, I can't afford a music video. And I asked him, what should we look at? I mean, for a music video. And he said, oh, we could rent the equipment, rent this, do this, look for location. But that wasn't cheap. He said he could do it for free, but that wasn't cheap. So what options do we have? And I said, well, can't we just have like an acoustic video, just myself and Dali in my room, in a studio, my studio, let's do the thing. And so that will also work. But now the standard of music videos, there's the cars, there's models, so it doesn't fit in our music. So we could just do it. Let's do this now, so at least we can have a video for people who want to see. That video really sells music. I mean, that's what we realized after we did the skit. So Drew said, we could do it. We just bring a camera to the house, let's plan it, and we shot the video.
So you did it in the studio at home.
It was that's my studio.
At home.
At home.
Oh, yes. Look what film will do.
Yes, that was just
perfect storytelling right there. Wow.
And then we did that. I mean, fast forward, just do it. The video was out. A few people have seen it. It was on YouTube. A few people have, and then someone calls me from a biker. So I am a biker.
Yes. Do you guys know that he bikes like ardent biker? When I see it, I'm like, oh my God, he's so unassuming.
Yes, like, I love the guitar and I love bikes. I mean,
that is crazy.
I can ride the bike all day, and it's Wow. I remember my first ride to Kumasi. That's another story.
Wow.
So riding to Kumasi just to go eat food and come back. It was the best day of my life.
Oh my!
It was just the beginning of long rides. So we've done a lot of. So this biker group guy, this guy called me and said, "Oh, Chale, we've seen your video. Can you just send me the? I just want to watch the video again." I accidentally sent him the video Kweku sent us, which was supposed to be we should watch and see if everything was fine
Mhm.
before they would give us the final work. So that was what I accidentally sent him. It didn't have our names, he didn't have a title of a song or anything. I didn't know because it fits in the WhatsApp because it was small. It wasn't high definition, it was small. So I sent it to him. He watched it and then he sent it out. So the music, like in a space in just a few hours, everybody was talking about the song.
Oh my
It
God.
moved from WhatsApp group. It wasn't moving like I wasn't sending it to you, then you send it to somebody. It was moving from WhatsApp group,
To WhatsApp
and
group.
then those who knew me, and then Facebook. Somebody also posted it, and that was when I think Fisher and all those people came in. People were
That's
posting,
when I
"Who
probably
is this
jumped
guy?
in too, because
Who
I
is
was
this
like,
guy?" Yes.
oh,
So who are these people? Are they even Ghanaians? And then so when you hear the Ewe part, the Ghana Ewe part, it gave us out. They said, and then people was, oh, this is Six Strings, this is Dali. They started tagging us before we realized how big the thing had. Like everybody, we started getting calls from here, everywhere, and it wasn't just Ghana. It was moving from WhatsApp group. You know how WhatsApp groups are like diverse. There are
awesome.
people from
Yes.
different. So I mean, so that's the thing. So we went and I realized that, oh, it was a wrong video that's circulating.
Oh,
We had to just work on the other one, try to I don't know how to
like
reduce it,
clean it up a bit, edit
reduce
it.
it and see if we can send it via WhatsApp again. So that's how Sobolo just do it became it was viral.
Wow.
It were calls, it were calls. I mean,
Oh my God.
not
How,
today we keep hearing
how
big
very, very, what's the word? How very serendipitous. I was listening to a message. It must have been, this was years ago, and I sometimes would go back to it by Pastor Mensa Otabil, and he was teaching on serendipity and how most of the great, incredible phenomenons that, have happened in life almost as though happened by mistake. So the Kellogg's brothers, they weren't trying to do conflicts. They were trying to do something else. They over dried it and it broke into flakes. And then suddenly cornflakes is like the biggest. It was like, hey, let's put milk in it and see if it melt, become soft a little bit. How the microwave came about was a mistake.
I
Um,
see.
so there's like a lot of things that have come out of serendipity, and you are no exception. It's, oh my goodness, oh my God. Bro, for serendipity. Oh snap. Yes, it is it's a very serendipitous affair. The fact that you thought it was the wrong video you sent, but
Yes.
when I saw it the first time, even as a filmmaker, I never caught a mistake because the music and the lyrics carries you through, that you don't see anything, and the little hat in the beginning of it, oh
Yeah.
God, I just went, who is this person? And then
Yeah.
when you open your mouth, there is this very soothing, very I don't even have a word for it. The Bruffer people, can you help me with that? That just carries you through. Now I remember my not my classmate, but my schoolmate in NAFTI,
Yeah.
Selikem must have been the first person to send me your number, and I think life began to happen. Anyway, another story. The music carried it. There's no way you would think that's a wrong video. Exactly, no way. So have you guys corrected the music video now?
With so the two are circulating. So this one didn't have credits. He didn't mention our names. He only said just do
Oh,
it.
I think that's the first one. Yes.
Yeah. He didn't have anything. So he just as a song. People were posting it on Facebook, and then he just said it was just a title. He didn't say who we are, anything, who did the video.
Oh
So
my.
people had to find out. People were calling, who's this guy? Who's he? I mean, do you know them? You're getting information like I'm looking. There was this Instagram, a Facebook one who said, "Who are these people? I need them."
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that was how it was all over.
Wow.
And this identity thing, I've stopped wearing the hats because I've been to events where after playing when I take off the pork pie hat, somebody like people don't make me out. Like I look like I stopped wearing the hat, so we can just work with the
And
the
then,
the,
like the very
the
nice
gray,
gray
the gray,
hair
yeah, what I can
streak,
cover.
the nice salt and pepper streak that's happening over there, which is very interesting. I used to have like bangs and everything. Now, if I wear the bangs, nobody would recognize me, which is very sad because
You
now
know.
it's become synonymous to this phase with the side shave. So I get.
Oh, but I mean, people. I mean, the people. Lots of people have called, and then they've recently. I misplaced my wallet.
Mhm.
It had my driver's license, my Ghana card. You know how hard it is to get Ghana card
Oh
these
my God.
days. So I went to the office, the Ghana card office, to do my thing again. So I was just up. I just got my card, and there's this elderly man, and he said, "You're the guy." And I said, I don't know what you're talking about." "You are the guy. You are Six Strings." And I'm like, "Yes, sir." And then he got up. Oh, he's an elderly man, like he's a big man. And he got up and he had his family and everything. And then he brought us his phone. He said, "This is my playlist on Apple Music.
Oh my God.
You are the first one. I listen to this song every day." And then he asked the child to take a picture. Like he was happy, like he's met. Like, well, I've received a lot of people calling and said, "Oh, there's this Ghanaian guy, he's in the Marine.
Mhm.
He's a Marine." He said he was preparing for an exams, and then like it was tough.
Mhm.
And then someone sent the song in the group page, so then he saw it and he listened to the song. He kept listening to the song while he was studying. He kept listening to the song, and
Come
so
on.
when he came to Ghana, and then he was telling his friends or his people about the song that really inspired him when he was writing his exams. And the guy was like, "Oh, I know Six Strings. Are you serious? I need to meet him before I go." And like there's this genuine happiness, like,
Yes.
Chale, that song. Like, that's
Let me
seriously.
tell you, first Angela Coffee Show posted about one of his children who needed to do a driver's test, and wasn't able to because it's a little nerve wracking over here when you go for your test, and he got inspiration to play the song, or I don't know how he got it, but anyway, played the song, and then eventually she just was like, "Yeah, I can do it." She went and she did it. I went through a particularly harrowing time last year, ending of last year, and I had to do a whole change of my life, literally uprooting a couple of things. And during those times when I could not possibly pack one more thing in a box, Six Strings, I kid you not, this playlist is called Praise. And I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can, and the light is not. It's called Praise. But check
Okay.
out the very first thing that's up there. Do you see?
Yes.
Yes. And I would just put it on. And sometimes I would just put it on repeat loop. And that's all that would go on. Just do it. Just do it. It is how I managed to pack boxes and the story is heavy. We can't continue it here, but this song is so inspirational. It is so power packed. It is such, and I know I said this on the dry run, and I'm going to say it again. I don't think Six Strings, there's nothing wrong with staying within the confines of Ghana and doing incredible things. But I think the beauty of art and music is not only that it connects us, but that it connects the artist to us. There has to be a way to get Six Strings on a European tour. And I don't know why I keep saying European tour. And I wish I knew something about music. But listen, when the person, hopefully someone is watching who knows someone who can make it happen. When it happens and you need a hype person,
Thank you.
I am number one. And I am very, the irony is not lost on me because the song says just do it. And that when you start, things will begin to fall in place. It's been what we've been doing on here. We started To My Younger Self by just doing it and showing up every day just because we have to show up. Not because sometimes we're even happy. We just show up anyway. But the fact that you just did it and you left it out there and the universe just grabbed it and just started sending it to people. I believe Apostle Joshua Selman gives his testimony, and he says that when he first started preaching, he would, I think God told him, listen, son, just package your messages. Don't charge anybody. Just put it out there, and my angel will take the message to the people. And I think this is exactly what has happened. You just did it. And then the angel of the Lord just grabbed the song and used a biker. And I love bikers. I wish I was that bold.
Oh,
But
they are the coolest people. They are the coolest
I
people.
know, so dope. One biker says, Chale, make you send me the song. I imagine it was definitely in pidgin, you know.
Yes.
Make
Oh,
you send me the song. I just want to see something. Then you're like, oh, yeah, oh, snap, it's a mistake. But the angel of the Lord was at work. And suddenly, look what the Lord has done. Your song is not only prophetic, as Osofo Chisa has says. He says, yes, that is prophetic. It shall come. Hey, amen. Please say
amen.
amen
Amen.
now. Let's all say amen now.
Amen. Amen.
Ghana has to promote her talented children. You know what? Not only Ghana, I think the world is ready for musicians like Six Strings. And I, for one, am very, very excited. And Prophet Chisa has said it again, touring around the world, it shall come to pass. We said it first to my younger self. We're just going to put dips on it right now. Okay. Who knows? I'll just get to be the opener. I don't know how to sing, but I'll just come and say, hey, just do it. Just do it. And then we'll do it. Guys, what an incredible time. Six Strings thought he couldn't even hold 45 minutes. We're 30 minutes in. And the conversation can keep going and going and going. First, I want to say thank you, Six Strings, for just taking time and just being such a chill dude. Just so chill. So chill. I could tell you stories about the first time I called him and how the conversation went, like just so chill. But we're not going to do that, or else then we would never leave.
Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, Zoe.
Before we leave, we're always saying, let us patronize Africa, let us patronize Ghana. And so while I want you to, just look out for Six Strings on Instagram, on Facebook, send him a message, give him some encouragement, give him a lyric, do something. If you want to just pour into his life and give him some money, there is nothing wrong with it. Do it. Okay, just do it. And in that, writing on the back of that, where Ghana is one of the people that we want you to patronize. Of course, Humanity Chats by Margie Marge, Core Designs, Music for Your Quality Feet by our very own Uncle Eko Fisho. Did I just tell you that I met Uncle Fisho for the very first time this Sunday? It was so dope. Him and another storytelling alumni, Joe Metal himself, was there too. And man, we just went on like a house on fire. It was so dope. Another story for another day. Clatural out on 6th Avenue and Saks in New York. M. Sims by Mabel Simpson. Ryle by Design, who is doing incredible things out in Nyack, New York. If you need anything sewn at all and you're out there in New York, whatever design, Ryle by Design got you. Okay, I personally testify to that. Keys and Credo by Nana Sapon, another storytelling alumni. Avonzige Bridal, okay? Horseman Shoes, Caveman Watches, you all know them. There's so many of them. We can never, we can't keep going. But please put your money where your heart is. If your heart is home in Africa, patronize Africa. Wear Ghana, wear Africa, wear it well. Okay, and put your money right back in Africa. It is the only way we can push ourselves. You know what I mean? The other thing I wanted to say is next week we have an incredible also master storyteller, Mrs. Mary Amoa. For those of you who know her, you know she's got stories for days. So come prepared. If you've heard about Nanaya and her incredible journey with autism and how her mother has helped her navigate certain things, your mind will be blown. But next week, we love Nanaya. She's doing incredible. Next week, though, we want to hear about Mary Amwa, her story, her personal story. And so she's going to be here and she's going to, smile brightly with her cute dimples and share some powerful stories with us. So do not miss it. And when we share the flyer, listen, just do it. Okay? Share, 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 share. For those of you who support us. Just last night, I reached out to one of our supporters. Man, it's like clockwork on the dot. I want to say thank you. Jane Fiorito, thank you so much. I know you're probably out there somewhere in Greece or Zambia or Malawi. I don't know where this woman is at any given time, but she always sends us her love gift. We want to say thank you. Auntie Rose Machayo, Auntie Araba, Auntie B of Exceptional Care, Mr. EKD. There are so many of you who consistently support us financially. We want to say thank you. God richly bless you for believing in the dream and believing in the cause of storytelling. What else? Producer, did I miss anything? Zoe's always forgetting. Did I miss something? If I did, please let me know. Yes, Juliet, Auntie Mary will be on the show next week. I am so excited. Listen, I have one of the best jobs in the world. I just get to sit and talk to the most incredible Africans, powerful storytellers, and all I get to do is smile and say a few words. It's so cool, right? Alrighty, so we are housekeeping is done. Oh yes, and also the last thing I wanted to remind you of is our roving story teller, Nweki and her team. If you're visiting Ghana and you want to see Ghana, not just Accra, Ghana, but Ghana, all the hinterlands and the interland and the outerlands and the mountains and the valleys, all those places, the forestry of Ghana. The girl to call is Nweki, the girl with the red hair. She's also our roving storyteller. Okay, she just reaches out to people, hangs out with incredible people, and she kind of like curates stories from people on the ground, and then we get to hear just anybody at all who has a powerful story. Isn't that cool? So her information is ticking right there. Just reach out to Nweki. Okay, Six Strings, we're signing off. What is the last thing you want to tell us?
Thank you very much, Zoe, and your team for making this happen. I've listened to. In fact, I spent a lot of time last week watching some of the videos. If I sent me a few to just give me an idea of what the show is about,
Yes.
but I've watched some other shows, some of the interviews, and I think you're doing a great job.
Thank
It's
you.
actually a school where we can go there and get inspired. So thank you so much. I'm happy you gave me the opportunity to be on. I'm so grateful. Thank you everybody who's listened to my song, anybody who's being supportive, anybody who's just inspired and encouraged me on this journey.
Mm.
I'm not stopping now.
No, you're just starting. Just started.
Yes. And most of these things are things that I'm learning as I go. So I don't know it all. Anybody who has any advice, anything that can just push me and propel me, please. You can reach me out and please just help me out. I
Oh,
want to get better at this because it looks like it's the thing I do without
without
it's
stress.
yeah, it is fun playing and then singing and then getting people's reaction.
Mm.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Zoe.
And the universe and God Himself said,
Amen.
Amen. And
Amen.
you will continue to do incredible things. Seti says, thank you for coming to the show, Six Strings. We appreciate and love you. Mami Buffo on LinkedIn says, hello. I know you're probably just joining. Listen, Mami, you have to go back to come forward on this particular one. Man, it was incredible. Six Strings, much respect, much love.
Thank you.
I cannot wait to meet you in person, and incredible things will happen when that happens. I wish you well. My love to your family, your beautiful wife and son. Yeah, I broke some news, right? Yeah. Guys, we will touch base next week. My name is Zoe Baraka. The show is To My Younger Self. Listen, just go out there and do it. Stay consistent. I always tell you, consistency will always beat talent. Okay? Stay consistent. Just do it. Things will fall in place. All right? All right. So much love. My name is Zoe Baraka. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Israel, Kaja Ethiopia, Sudan, Kaja Ikushima, you know, when he me kona me waja shong. So Timbuktu, Ghana, Mali, Sumanguru, you know, waja shong. Waja shong. So Timbuktu, Ghana, Mali, Sumanguru, you know, waja shong. Manchester, no Sumanguru, you know, walk where they get, waja shong.